2024 podcast affirmation back with a bang. But podcast affirmation. Remember, you must make it a point which you are podcast affirmation, the fastest growing podcast in the whole world. President we NFP National Freedom Party. Yeah, I think I got it right. Usizo Plose ikamalami. Ayembingelele ku president usanda qoba president we NFP unjani president?
No ngiphila Plose ngizokubona njani la podcast.
It's been a while. Sisijabule ukubona sithokozela kakhulu.
No compliments of the new season. I'm glad to be back.
It's good. Ziningi into sokhuluma ngazo no president Ivan Barnes. Yakungathi Ivan.
No, but benza lokho ukuthi kwasuka kwaduma Ivan Khoza. So umuthi Ivan automatically, even when they spell it the IR. Yeah, so I understand.
But to more Ivan so
was about Ivan yesterday late.
Yeah,
rest in peace. Yeah.
Let's fast forward kathi nama-elections ensukuningi ngakhe idlule lawo image ekhona think ukuba umngani noZandile deputy mayor wethu benibanganayo kodwa ngathi-ke iy'balo zavuna wena okungiconfusayo kodwa okuncane ukuthi zivune wena nje kuthiwa zivune wena but islate sakho ama-members lawo islate sakho awangenanga almost wonke.
No. What happened is, Bloss, I think abantu be NFP have grown politically. They wanted leadership from all sides so that the party can grow forward. Ngoba kuvamile ukuthi makwini islate, lesi slate sonke sihlale lesigcine senze njani, siqhinqa holding back and being aggrieved. But what happened from islate engangikuso sigcine sabababili, myself and the deputy national chair. When the deputy president was on both slates, so he was covered, he was unanimous, uncontested. Then the other slate, the national chairperson was from the other slate, the deputy national chairperson was from my slate, Unopala was Jawai Konalano, no comrade Uzandile, from another slate together, no deputy Nopala. So it was a 4-2 situation. But those are the good ends of democracy in our organization, despite it is but people wanted leadership that's going to take the party forward.
But Mr. Panzi uzovumelana nami ukuthi after ukudlula kwa umama uMagwaza ekwaqala kwavala ama-cracks kakhulu kwi-organization le NFP kangangoba kwagcina kubangwa nobuholi into kanjalo.
No, it can also stop. Excuse me for saying stop. To tell you the truth, he put aside in Zion. Sasuke sabuka abantu abathanda our late president. Sathi methanda the president automatically is a credible leader. Uthanda nenhlangano uzoyisebenzela kanti sathatha ama scavengers. A wolf in a sheepskin sort of situation. Only when the Mo president fell ill in 2014, and they failed the organization dismally. And there afterwards was just a downward spiral. But despite everything, we have to, now as the leader of the party, really say to the INEC, the Interim National Executive, came to their senses and said, we have to have a conference. Nomyalelo kwa IEC ngabatshela ngathi it's good but it's bad but it's good at the same time. Kubi ngoba sakwazi ungenela inketho but it's good ngoba it's going to drive common sense to abahola abangafundisi kwi conference. And that statement alone really helped the NFP to go to elections. We are on that.
But talking about abahola abangafuni ku conference yakhumbula nje kahle ukuthi nithe futhi ngena okhethweni bekunabaholi engicabanga ukuthi noformer nobhala bekhona lapho Kenya nemhlathi angani noma ngisafe ngithi uformer nobhala usa-challenger no I don't know usa-challenger ecourt ngoba ngagcine ngathi even after i-conference kwakuzoba ne-press conference ebizwe ibona futhi oKenani I think nababemlandela or abamlandelayo ukuthi kugcine kwenzakalini ngaleyo nto sisazobona lento yaseyinkantolo ngoba ngathi nimandla kakhulu eyinkantolo nikhona nigcwele eyinkantolo.
I want to say this officially. Inkinga yethu as NFP sisuke sathatha inkinga zethu politically sayiyeka ukuyiresolve politically kusaqala sathembela kakhulu kwinkantolo so wonke umuntu umubhlose efuna into ethile instead of allowing the democratic processes of the party to unfold akijima enkantolo because mostly abaholi bethanda inkantolo laba bebeyibalekela democratic processes. But I want to say kulaba baholi bebesise enkantolo up until now ukuthi inkinga iqalela interim national executive ithi sesiya kwi conference because for quite some time they were happy with the status quo. Abafunanga ukubusa inhlangano enkantolo, abafunanga uku-appeal decision ka Judge Van Zyl ka 2020. But kunekwa pronounce ukuthi siya kuma conferences bavuka abantu bathi no asibuyisele lokho yapholi. Now the question is why for 24 months you are happy with business interim? Sesifuna manje ukhetha legitimate leadership usuthi wena kubuyisela ubuholi lokena because you want him to drive the organization. That was politically unfair. And those who are taking us to court, they really don't love the organization.
So in current status, Mr. Banz, uthi ngizama ukuba clear ukuthi sibase recognize the structure lesi standard khetho or abasi recognize because in understand ukuthi mhlawumbe one day sizombiza no Kenyan ukuthi azobeka uhlangothi lwabo. Kodwa okwamanje sithini status nisenkantolo
status quo city bayofaka i-condonation sebewafakile amaphepha i-hearing yabo izohlala nge-22 zikaFebruary. Either the condonation is granted or declined. Sebeyiphinde isibili i-condonation and this comes at the expense of the organization and the integrity of the party. Ukuthi why ukuthi abantu abaningi want the party to go to conference beye bi-conference mabebuya wena conference ufuna ukuthi no akubuyele i-conference ka-2019. Let's look at it politically. Nakhetha 2019 now object
ayithi naleyo yachithwa
inkantolo ngoba kwakunama flawed processes.
I think the IEC angabahipi ukuthi ningasazi sikhuluma laba ngoba anani leadership so ninazama ukuthi nilungisise conference
silungisisime ngoba IEC usuthe ngoba nithanda ukulalela ngcono sinibhare from participating in IEC programs rather than better abantu okay sakhethwa 2019 sakhishwa ngama technicalities. Let us forget 2019 because for a while we were running the organization and singeneli look at 2021 we did well from no councillors, no budget to 58 councillors. Suddenly interim khona kuhle kwenzayo but people put their selfish interest first. That's the challenge that we're having. Ukuthi no IEC usushilo ukuthi siyanibhara ukuthi ningenele. Last year singenela ngama by elections. Namanje nesiwangenele khona se-ward 8 abaqulusi singenile because last year besivaliwe. But we rather have that ukuthi sibharwe so that you can go proclaim yourself a leader ka 2019 after so long ungekho kwe leadership. That's the challenge esinayo ngaphakathi kwa NFP.
So the conference I received ama blessings abantu abanjengo former Nobel.
Yes. They didn't. The one even there they call
because of selfish interest.
Because of selfish interest. Because namanje nombuzo uthi lento yenza isizaphi NFP ngeke azakutshela. Ngeke azakutshela. He can't give you an answer. Uzofuna ukufanele you look for political technicality.
So nina abantu abadume ngokuba financially embarrassed when it comes to indaba zama elections. Khona insizwa engathi ayiphethiswe ezeyimali NFP. Wafanele uyokhokha and all the stuff but angathi ayikhokhela ngagcina ngangeni okhethweni.
No, that was intentionally done. Bengifuna ukuthi uyeqalele blose.
So selfish interest.
It was political capture and selfish interest. Because when we did our investigation after sesebehambile ngoba bahamba baxoshwa we discovered ukuthi umuhlala kunale into ekuthiwa ama PLCs la kuhlala khona zonke inhlangano no IEC. Lapho it's on record ukuthi kwaphuma ama-emails bafonelwa batshela ukuthi NFP i-deadline ngalolu suku ngo-12 o'clock maningakhokhile ngeke ningenele ukhetho. Do you know the reason that they gave us? Masibabuza sakhohlwa. That's the reason. Ngoba remember masiye enkantolo size siyolo enkantolo ukuthi okay Nkosi enkantolo bekuvalwa ngo-12 but isheke lithafaka I think ngo-1:45 or ngo-2:15. I think Nkosi enkantolo there's evidence. Now IEC wasn't against us. IEC said we support them, we understand. Then laba babengasithandi abafuna singangenele ikhetho became friends of the court, which was your IFP, because they knew they had a lot to gain. And by the way, There's no smoke without fire. Ngoba kuyanuka kuthiwa iyona IFP that paid these people. Imnuko. Most of our members are from IFP.
Central the NFP.
No. Tina members. Let's fix this notion. Abantu nge-NFP khona ayisuka kwa-ANC ngawo 2011 khona ayisuka kwa-ANC khona ayisuka kwa-DA khona ayisuka kwa-IFP.
Mhlawumbe le nto i-confuse ayifounder umsunguli
yes, because the founder forefronters at that time, that was our late president, myself, and various other people who became leadership.
Now,
yes, Ngangi Youth Brigade, I'm from there. Yes. So, Mabes born, people then drew conclusion of what is a breakaway, but 40% of the people in Sabatolai came from other political parties, and abaningas abasalayo nabasekhona are from also other parties.
This is a podcast affirmation is Kolomano President where NFP National Freedom Party usichazela izinto ezenzakalayo inhlangano yaziwayo ngene nokuqhiqa amakhothi ngeke iphume inkantolo nobukholi obukhethiwe obusha uzovumelana nami Mr. Bazo ukuthi ngihleli ngesinqa sodwa kanini.
No, true, sihlezi ngesinqa sodwa sihlaliswa abantu who don't love the NFP. And I don't sound like I'm childish in politics, but isikhathi esiningi abantu abahlupha kwa-NFP laba bajoyina isiphakathi abakhathazayo and ibona bafika nama-hidden agendas. Njengoba lokhu ngiphindile, there is a political capture of the NFP and people want us to relive.
Who's capturing the NFP?
No,
i-threat
labo ukuthi masingangenelanga ngokhetho, they want to claim to take over isifundazwe. They are saying it. You can do better. And some of them
membership, don't influence membership. Send them members on
I'm
waiting. Yes. No. Closer to the truth. Members are 400.
No.
I'm a members are 400.
Remember, members are law said, I lovers of the organization. Because Masiang membership, because they don't even have 11 million members. I mean, all parties don't have members that vote for them.
But there are those people who are sympathetic to the views and the policies, even though they are not members.
Some of them are sparse, some of them is sparse. But I want to say this, that the emanator will be. If you look at local government, currently KZN, if we get our house in order as NFP, kuzoshintsha leadership. Case in point as Zululand. If we get our house in order, now that our house in order, and we get our councillors to speak with one voice, leadership yashintshe Zululand, leadership yashintshe Bakoluse.
Yeah.
And we have experience, just on podcast, I want to ukhulumite yet where people are doing.
I know you can.
No,
I don't mind.
I know, but I mind.
So for the Mr. Parties, for understand the NFP.
Yes.
Because man, I see understand NFP understand the Kantol. Konaman is in kitty. Konaman, we don't know what is happening with NFP. We have which is was in line. Mark my words. Basic to me Fagane Kantol. Awoli enkantolo uphumisha inqumo sokuthi leadership ekhona iconference declare null and void and then sizophinde futhi sazi nge-NFP phinde ngishaye submarine.
Yes. No, I'm here because ngifuna uclear this perspective plus ukuthi leadership ikhona and we have a mandate yokuthi thina njengoholo obukhethiwe to try and sow unity, avoid inkantolo. That is why we are constantly trying ukuthi laba futhi abasenkantolo. Okay, your ego has been bruised. Put your ego aside. Put your personal ambitions aside. I will concentrate on Lomtwana. Osephile 13 years. Corner. But for the past 9 years, he's been in ICU. Asimkhiphe.
Back to General Ward.
General Ward because Masa Entalama elections, Asimkhiphe ICU. Yes, in 2026. We will be a political party to be recognized and to be reckoned with and to be respected. But fanele sibancane ngabantu ngoba bese kwankundla ezemini and bese bokwayiphethe. So wonke umuntu now changes the process, you must understand. Ushintsho omunye umuntu liyamthusa, olunye ushintsho umuntu liyamsusa kwi-comfort zone ngoba khona abantu bebekujabulela ukuthi angiphethwe ngiyenzela umathanda lento ebengichaza kaka ye-coalition ukuthi ukuhole bekhona bekhipha imandate ethile omunye akhiphe yakhe because ibisiza yena personally and ibisiza yena financial. Now that's going to change. There's going to be a mandate. The mandate doesn't help you personally. It helps the organization, and most of the people don't like that.
So the delay lapana Mr. Pans, and when you knew and you know currently ukuthi kunabantu aba disgruntled from the organization within.
Yes.
Isiphi imizamo oke wayenza ukululisa isandla kubona?
Sengizame several times.
So uke wamthinta ake ngibe specific because one guy that you know of ongekho hip in the current leadership is uKenan Mdletshe, the former SG organization. Uke wayithatha ikholo wathiwa mfowethu because comrade lakho le, if I'm not mistaken, uke wakuthinta congratulate, uke wamthinta umtshela ukuthi ake sibonane ndoda ayone out of differences, put a interest organization first.
On the 17th, the results were declared and it pronounced the winner just Olive Convention Center. Monday, 5 o'clock, I had a meeting with Kenan and Mansour.
Is it?
Yes, asking them or would spend a 5-a-side meeting, which they gladly agreed. Tuesday, I drove my MJs in Mokela and PA Dlamini. I started pants work 5-a-side. They promised to come back on 5-a-side. Yesterday, based on the NEC meeting, we resolved to go to Deputy President and delegation to try and come up with a political solution. We are doing it by force and by fire. We want this party to be united. No, I need to.
I'm taking some WhatsApp messages on WhatsApp.
Oh, I can.
You can?
Serious? Can I? You want to get the phone?
I would really appreciate that. What type of politicians are we economical about the truth? Or I hear you really so carelessly.
Yes.
So rather stone lezo zinto sibone ukuthi ngempela ziyenzeka yini. By the way, President we NFP we National Freedom Party Mr. Barnes, Ivan Barnes, bengithola ukuthi Ivan but Ivan Barnes olida NFP njengamanje ukhetho wadela ukhona lapha ne-Olive Convention Center angazi lini nangu ugeda kwabini ucabanga ukungikhumbuza ukuthi laludile ukhetho. That is
17 the front camera results.
Yeah.
I want to show to you.
Yeah, please.
9:15 on 18 December.
Yeah.
Good morning. I got a missed call. Kenan Lowe.
Yeah.
Good morning, comrade leadership. May I request that you and I meet to discuss an NFP issues. Kenan Imina. 18.
As a unified.
Yes. I don't have a problem meeting leader. Please confirm the time and date.
What's in meeting leader?
Yes. Yes. I don't have a problem meeting leader. I said, please confirm date and time, my leader. 18.
Nibizana or it's because we have to recognize what we did.
Besides acknowledging the conference, he's respecting Uguti. I'm found in front of the NFP. I started it, I wrote the constitution, I did many things to what it is.
What are you saying now? Because that's what you found there.
Oh, yes. No, Zanella was a founding president. Sbaning Sayaka NFP and Saketu Visa to be founding president. The record is there and I get home and dispute law.
Is it?
Oh yes. We started the NFP, we built it from scratch. I never joined it, I created it. I'm one of those people there's no visa.
Won't you ever betray IFP?
No, never betrayed IFP. IFP fired us, didn't want democracy. We never betrayed IFP. IFP betrayed us, Masfunushitu, Ngapagat. They didn't want change. I was told in my face.
What are you going to think if I may ask? Just 2 minutes, no?
2 minutes, let me give you the fact.
Okay. Because okabakwaza waqala kuba i-threat kubuhulwa ngaleso sikhathi.
Akazange be i-threat.
No, but awusethe record le-threat.
Let me set the record straight. Thina ngo 2007 after we did dismally as IFP in 2006 local government elections, most of the municipalities IFP yalahlekelwa yona kwasala few. Thina njenge youth brigade at that time sada sikwazi ukuthi i-numbers ziyehla kodwa ubuholi kusafana ne-system iyafana. Let us change indlela esenza ngazo izinto. We ask ukuthi i-youth brigade ibe autonomous, ibe nomongameli wayo. We asked ukuthi kwa IFP beno deputy president ne women's women's brigade ibe no president, create this autonomous. Isa desk nayo ibe autonomous, very autonomous, but ihlale at NEC. Let us learn to engage freely. Sazi sithi thina njenge youth brigade at that time, umntwana wathi sisemlazi makuthiwa ngiyahamba emhlabeni nansi ingane engagqoka icathulo zabo esho kaMagwaza Msibi. Then thina njenge youth brigade sathi
wethatha wayifaka ekhanda kaMagwaza leyo
no akayifaka ngekhanda thina sathi kuyi ukuthi sathi Makeba asisho ukuthi iphuma njengomongameli but ukaMagwaza Msibi akakusekele because sesifuna manje ukwenza i-transition and transformation. But inkinga kwangasiye nomntwana, may soul rest in peace, ilaba abantu ababeseduzane kwakho umntwana ababethi Makeba lezi ingane zizophuca amandla,
abafana ne-brain trust,
ababengalifuni ushintsho. Unamhlanje ba-challenge uhlabisa
Obala.
No, it's IFP issues. That IFP solve their issues, but I'm just correcting the situation.
So they solve all those things.
No.
No, I think the IFP sina umengameli wabesifazane.
Bakwenza nini konke lokho in 2011. After they've been hit a big damage by the NFP. Remember, after 2011 local government elections, basala noLundi, basala noMsini. But
even by the ANC, how much changes? No. I would say we were genuine, but
we were genuine. If we were not genuine, why back when?
Never in a meeting, you know. Doctors, William Keys, like Hilton Hotel.
No,
we
met Nose William Keys.
Way forward.
We met Nose William Keys at that time of Chairperson province. The Saku Hulumeni when we coalition in 2011. In as much as Satlang and Deppen Club Hotel, no IFP. What delegation of Naren Singh corn. Where the discussions were said, Nina Benis took on this business and ANC, this is in debt. Would you be able to withdraw that so you can have a working relationship? What Singh told us who would turn over his dead body to take a police. Then you can't work with a person who doesn't even respect or would just apologize. Then the meeting was cancelled. Because we didn't have a government of coalition and the IFP. And why are we having a coalition with ANC? Because IFP failed to come on board. The attacks. Remember the political killings in 2011.
Yeah.
We were killed by the IFP. Those
project ANC.
It's not something new. But still, we are 13 years. We're still alive and we're
still alive. But even when IFP, because the elections are looming now. By the way, registering, even I'm not registering everything.
It's internal problem.
No, but it's money called.
No, it's there.
It's sorted.
It's sorted. Section 9.
This is just to check before they claim would not betray
yes.
So if you humble number
is the Treasurer General of the NFP. I'll give you the number.
I really appreciate it.
Yes, because I work with facts. That's what I showed you. I don't want to lie. I don't want to be the leader of having a habit of lying to little things.
What you know, Mr. Pans, I'm a politicians. They like to handle the truth carelessly.
No, it's not all politicians. Not most politicians. It's one organization that's in government that lied to us in 1994, has been lied to us up until today. And that is why they confessed just the other day. They lied about
But now again, you are flirting with is a very simple organization.
No. Don't mistake coalition in terms of service delivery and the truth. As not the law. Or it doesn't mean because now let's make podcast is a political party. But we agree on how to govern Durban. Doesn't mean now if podcast information start making willy-nilly lies, I'm going to close my mouth. It doesn't work like that.
But tomorrow's in the NFP figure I'm a coalition leading party we are like community laba manga and all this stuff. Relationship
if you look at
character
no, it character dubious. Yes, the coalition in 2011. That's why we managed to perform. And Mukumbule almost parallel in the coalition in 2011, it was a little bit of corruption. Because we were there monitoring everything. It's only now that but
I will congratulate Mr. Pazlan in the NFP for simple reasons. Bona wonke lama kwingqedwini ngabona nabantu basenayo itrust inini because I understand inabo masipala nani enibambe khona iqhaza elikhulu cabanga ukuthi kodumbe ngicabanga ukuthi konongoma
ngoma okwamanje
la ngisho khona nalabo bawu2 isimo senu siyadunguzela niwe ICU but essential nje organization trust.
Despite that, we are still performing well. They're going to tell you if you go with Dumbe ever since.
So we are in market, man.
No, I'm in market.
No, it's fine. You can market yourself. Elections are coming, and I said,
you will market.
Don't say about marketing. Yes, it's okay. It's about reminding people. Just remind them about the NFP.
Yes, I'm reminding you.
By the way, it doesn't sound as if you are marketing yourself as well. I'm saying I do not have a problem.
No, you can it's good. It's good. But what I'm saying, despite our situation, Sinani political administration, but la is deploying Konabandu. We are performing.
Yeah.
I was making an example. As Kazas is George. Our founding president hated that. That is why after Sepumile Zululand, survive in what way? Tina 2019 NFP president went why we raised money ourselves and we got 2 seats national. 2021 president we raised money ourselves, members gave in, we got 58 councillors, no money, nothing. So we are surviving. We are continue surviving with our own money. Membership, people donating. As cars and just being involved in corruption. No, we don't have. Always my handlers are thinking as it's a solve my handlers. We've been dealing with our issues our own way, and we've been leading this organization from our pockets. No handlers. Yes. So my praises. It's more of my mother's side.
Mr. Bands. Sifike sithi siyavota. Sivotela uBands ne-NFP.
Yes.
At the ultimate end, bese imagine uBands. Siphethe neqembu lakhe. Uzwe kuthiwa sekunabanye abantu.
Yes.
Asebehandlisha the particular handlers of the particular organization. Amagama ahlele ephuma. Proper. Ake ngibeke nje i-example mhlawumbe nawe uzoyi-understand.
Yes.
Sike savota ngo-1994. Yeah, remember I-deceive. 1994 besivota kuvotelwa i-ANC i-majority. While we made our first black president, Babu Nelson Mandela.
Yes.
Kwathiwa uBaba Mandela behind yena noma open hand. We understand ukuthi kodwa abantu abavotelanga those people. fast forward kwano baba uZuma ngiyazi kulandela uThabo Mbeki ukuthi akikho clear ukuthi nawa endishwa not unless you can.
No, I don't want to get in other people's affairs. They
no,
know
no, then it's fine. But engikwazi ukuthi wathi befika nomsholozi akusho mina usha abantu kwathiwa ngathi use ucontrolwa yena section world. Understand that?
Yes.
The current president.
Oh yes.
Bathi manje bamhlanganisa no inendawo Stellenbosch.
Yes.
Understand? Understand? Was Stellenbosch. I think lapha boka. But sengisho ukuthi mina njengomvoti.
Yes.
Ngisuke ngivotela inhlangano.
Kunjani?
Hayi those people. But manje ngathi ngalolo khondolo lokuthi nina ezi abantu abamnyama esisuke sinivotela ngisuke nina nizothatha le vote nibe seniyol hand over somewhere. Of which I don't think it's fair. NFP asilindele ukuthi senze kanjalo ngoba niyingenelile nalo khetho. Say for argument's sake, because politics is politics. Ungayitshela ukuthi wena awusiyo president, the next president. Uthola ukuthi wena the next president. But it was hater again as ama-voters. Ubona wena usumthelelele yamoto lapha. Usuhlala kulowa muzi lapha. Khuluma language manje yabantu on the ground. Understand leyo?
Well,
awusabazi nabantu ade bekulekelela ukuthi ascend the throne. Understand?
The challenge is we've
okay. As politicians, why behave kanjalo?
Man, I'm meeting for open applause again. We've been having this problem as leaders already. We elect leaders that think with their stomachs, not with their hearts and mind. If you look at the coup d'etats in the Eastern Africa, that's your Mali, that's your Burkina Faso, that's which other one? I think it's either Senegal, no my hope. We're having now young people taking over. If the president of Burkina Faso, that Traore guy, is 35, if not 36, he's doing everything in his power to make sure that the resources of his country remain with the people of his country. The sale of South Africa never started in 1994. So it happened in 1985. So and by the time Mandela was released, the sale had already taken place. The Codesa 1, 2, and 3, and the writing of the Constitution, it was just now the finishing off of the sale of South Africa. That's why those that that oppressed us as South Africans, if you talk about changing the Constitution, because they know the Constitution saves them and their interests. That is why even when ANC was in charge in 2/3 under Mbeki, they never had the decency, they were 2/3. ANC could have done this alone. The Constitution, they didn't up until now.
Silungisa kanjani Mr. Barnes lesithathe NFP sithathile NFP man lezi izinto because the real issues or the real issue bensemzabalazweni as a liberation movement so we issue land we are approaching 30 years or 20 years
to 30 years to this year 1994 2024 it's 30 years of democracy.
Silungisa kanjani le mess
imess ngekuyilungisa overnight, it's a process. Issue yokuqala fanele silungise thina Africans ukuthi I got two hands. If I'm going to fight the oppressor with one hand, it's going to take time because I'm going to use this right hand fighting the oppressor. I'm going to use this hand fighting off my own fellow black Africans that have been selling South Africa to their handlers as you're portraying. So it's going to take time. It's going to need process. It's going to need patience. But in the final sense, as South Africans, lokhu ophuma emhlabathini enrich Europe must remain in Africa. How do we skill people? Every tembiwa part. If you go where Spain ekhaya, sifike umgwaqo ama-truck ahambisa ilahle, liyaphila ilahle, liye Europe. Bolisebenzisa bona to generate energy. But you and I, our business are dying because of load shedding. Is that an intelligent decision? All state-owned entities have died. And it manje bekuvalwa imposi. But we are with private sector. EPOS is doing very well. The first company that's doing well is Postnet. If you go everywhere, go no Postnet. Into you double the price go Postnet. Bufike Postnet you half the price. There's Postnet. I'm sorry to name them. Maybe they're going to sue me. I don't care. There's Postnet. There's Fastmail. Kuning. There's with the yellow and red, I'm just forgetting its name. DHL. They're all doing these services. At one stage, all these services were done by what? By Postnet, by the post office. Then why would the post office die so that these private companies can flourish? Why did SAA die only for Fly SA Fair to prosper the way it's prospering? There's a sale of South Africa that keeps going. Why are we selling Telkom? We create problems so we can enrich ourselves. If our politicians, la khulumeni, toluthi nge-load shedding, load shedding. That's how we must think. Transnet or Sportnet, no ban. Look at these companies, these logistics. Yes, look at these logistical companies and every year. Leaders, political leaders of the Codesas, banama shares at Loma Company. And how many people lost their jobs?
Agencies in the place about our value and our local. What we do, what you Gati, our Pezuli could Baba orders and a very same agency. I want to go to Holy Balletis, but to ride there. I understand. Yeah, isn't it included? So Jabu would see what she was telling Miss Catty, see sharing Miss Catty, now Mr. Pans, but Mr. Pans in Tobago mind missing away and running with NFP, if I give out any NFP.
Okay. Currently, NFP, I want to say these two things to you. The young of us keep the NFP and all under the capture the we are dealing with creating of new policies. We are we are in the process of creating a new ideological image and framework here at NFP. Rather you say, after we launch our manifesto, let me come here and tell you, this will approve our policies, the manifesto then I will tell you why you should vote for NFP. Because that's what we are doing currently. We want you to vote for us on principle, not on regurgitating the same and similar stuff that has been said by other parties.
So you tell me, because in the same politics, so NFP mhlambe ayikwazi ukuthi ihambe yodwa abantu base South Africa baye bathi I know siyafuna ukuthi nibe kwi-power but sifuna ukuthi nibambisane nabanye obani nimisela ukuthi sisebenzisane nabo but futhi obani ukuthi I know angeke sikwazi ukusebenzisana nalabo.
Our policy njengoba ngishilo ukuthi i-coalition ye-NFP manje is not going to be based on personal attitudes of leaders to certain political parties. We are not going to say because I'm former IFP, therefore I cannot have a coalition in IFP. We're going to have a policy on governance. And if our policies and our manifesto can be well expressed in service delivery with the IFP, we will go with them. If it goes with the MK, so Hambasana and the MK. If it goes with the corrupt ANC, but we can do a better job, so what? At the end of the day, it's not about preferring political parties, it's how we can rescue our people from poverty and crime.
So MK, I'm not talking about any organization. I'm just checking the as a matter of mancane affected
that goes two sides. We got our own plan, we got our own strategy, we got our own manifesto. And about South Africa, if Pesafunu vote and politics, they will continue being bamboozled and being pulled wood over eye for the next 30 years. That's what the Lemina now would vote and escape since 1994. And Master Kuba has voted in politics escape in 2024. we will continue. This country's economy will move from, I don't know, it's not even worse. It's above worse. Just say there's no word isingisi. But isimo South Africa masinavuka ithini siyovota. Sivotela hayi abantu ababanga umsindo. Sivotela ngento eshiwo umuntu oyibonayo ukuthi uzokwakha ushintsho kuwe. Now we are dealing with ushintsho. It's high time that you change. Akesinikeze new players.
Mhlawumbe bengathiwa yini oyithandazelayo nge-IFP?
Angikwazi ukuthandazela i-IFP.
I mean nge-NFP.
Ngithandazela ukuthi i-NFP ikhule. The principles of our founding president ukuthi asisize abantu bethu bephume ekuhluphekeni. Lokho engithandazelayo ukuthi siyokhipha abantu bethu ekuhluphekeni bengaphinde senze abantu bethu ingcethe nabantu abancethezayo. Ingxabano zizoyiphelela. The first process ukuthi siyele ku-conference is the first indication ukuthi ingxabano ziyaphela.
But in trend manje leadership
we're comfortable. The people are comfortable. People are comfortable in but abasikhethile abantu, people are comfortable. People call us. Athi umunye bengayile ku conference kodwa mholo ngicela phela ubalande nalabo abakhuluma kabi nalabo bekhuluma kabi nge conference. Ekupheleni kosuku sonke sizingane zikanjinji. Our founding president is our ancestral president, and we'll always acknowledge her and her work and her contribution and the school in our politics.
Last question, Mr. Panzi, who is next move, NFP? Next move.
Our next move is the manifesto launch.
Oh, okay. When?
The NEC releases over how much, date, then we'll pronounce it.
So, can I be invited?
All members of the NFP must be there. Manifesto launch is for everyone.
No, Imam.
Imam Sheikh Mansour. Yes.
Now, it's a call.
All members of the NFP must be there. Abakwazi ukufika, abafika bangakwazi ukufika bosibona TV. Ngizobenila futhi ngizokhuluma ngayo manifesto launch yethu.
I know. Ikanjalo nje lento besifakashele Ivan Barnes from iqembu le-National Freedom Party. Yeah, nizwele eloquent letsizwa sithemba ukuthi izokwazi lento yabamessage zayo afika ahlale kuma members kube sekuyama nendaba zasenkantolo because sina sifuna ukubona ukhuphiswano basho kanjalo ngasixhosa olikahle playing field be level yonke into siyabona lama organization ukuthi ubani winile owawina inhliziyo zabantu
NFP win inhliziyo zabantu.
It's a pity because akakhuluma ngale yokuntshotshana ngeibhamu emaqenjini epolitiki bengithanda ukuthi sithi into ngoba le NFP nayo
victim even namanje wabulo isalukazi kwanongo 76.
I wanted to touch the 20 but because of time executive producer la yangamonitor isikhathi eside seyi under pressure. I say you under pressure. Don't you dare do what I wouldn't do. If you do it, please take pictures. See you in 7. Spin real.